Hello. Right, I apologise. I don't know if anyone's actually on it. Not yet. I apologise that this stream is late. I'm actually just going to pop this in. I know it's only 2 minutes late, but Hiya, Ben. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm a little bit late on here. My internet at 7:57 decided to go red, and then I had to. So, yeah, I have to apologise for that. How's everyone doing? I haven't got any lighting set up for this live because it's just going to be a bit of a chat, guys. So apologies if the quality is not going to be quite the same. And I'm trying to rush my tea because I was trying to make that at the same time my live shut down. So we'll get into the point of this in a minute. I'm going to try and not keep this as long as some of my other ones, just in case anyone wants to replay it. If anyone does replay this video, just skip along a few more minutes. And then I'll get into the point of the video. For anyone that's live now, with me live now, say hello, let me know you're here, and I will begin my explanation in about 2-3 minutes time. So feel free to challenge yourselves or to myself just for those couple of minutes, and we'll get into the point of the Bug Realms Plus. As cool. Good evening, how are you doing? So has anyone actually seen anywhere the slight logo change? I know it was put on for the event for this to go live. I don't know if how many actually saw that. So it's the same Bug Realms logo, but it's with blues and greys instead of the purples and yellows. It's frozen. Is this frozen for everybody? Somebody could just let me know in the comments if you can hear me right now, because I want to know if this live has died on me or if it's still good. There we go. Okay. I seem to have connection issues, so it's only come in the last 5 minutes, me having connection issues, which is a real pain. So if this goes, guys, it goes. So sorry about that. So yeah, we'll just give it another like minute, and I'll get into the whole purpose of this. So has anyone seen the other logo that I did, the Bug Realms Plus logo, with a slightly different coloration and with the word plus, not the symbol, the actual word plus? Has anyone come across that? If not, you will come across it, basically. Yes, you like it? Well, thank you very much. Yeah, so there are plans to make, I'm not going to go into detail on this part, but there is another plan for yet another logo to go on something slightly different. Yet again, but this is something that's going to be way down the line, so we won't get into that one. We'll just get into the point of the Bug Realms Plus. Yeah, you did. Brilliant. I'm glad people have seen it. I'm glad people seem to like it. So I actually need some advice off you guys as well, because my original idea for Bug Realms Plus is still my idea, but I need a backup plan if it doesn't work, because I've done some research afterwards and I'm not sure if this is going to work. So I'll just read what we've got here, and then I'll get into the whole purpose of this act. I actually designed mine purely in Paint, believe it or not. And you'll see like logo for that comes on in the corner of my thumbnails for Bug Realms was actually a slightly edited version of Instagram to give it that slight shine, but the one that's my main normal logo literally just did it in Paint, and that's it. Hi, sorry, Nex, you didn't miss much, mate. Basically at 7:57 my internet died. It went red on the router. I had to reset the whole thing, and then it came back, so I was actually a little bit late. Absolutely gutted that happened just before. So you haven't missed anything. I've been waiting for people to join. Trasha Charlie, hey. Oh, Gar's here as well. Sorry, when I'm looking this way, it's because I'm reading your comments. I have terrible eyesight. I'm supposed to wear glasses, so sometimes you'll see me lean forwards as well. Dean Stransters is here. Hello. Martin's Tank Talk. Got it on the wrong spot. Yeah, it all went a bit weird. Everything went weird. The original thing that was supposed to then lead on to the live cut off. The whole thing cut off when my internet went. So I had to reload the page and just go live directly. Otherwise, it would have been ages faffing around. So I am sorry that it's kind of cut into a different point. Anyway, right, so we'll get to the point. Why is the same message retracted? Was that you retracting it, or have I done something silly? Anyway, yeah. Okay, so this is going to be the idea for the Bug Realms Plus, and then I need your help afterwards for the backup plan should this not work out. And by not work out, I don't mean not be successful. I purely mean not get any views, because although I love what I do, this is going to be on another platform, and should that not get views, it's going to take a lot of my time. It's hard enough for me to pop up 2 videos a week as it is with working and my daughter. So this is going to become another weekly video, but not on YouTube. So I will read comments in a minute. I'm going to explain everything to you now, just for anyone that would replay this, and then I will read your comments and get back to you. So this is the whole plan. So people probably heard of the launch of IGTV. Yeah, so that is it. That was the purpose. So Bug Realms Plus, I don't use my Instagram as much as I'd like. I want an excuse to use my Instagram more, but not just with photos. So I decide week. I try and aim for a Wednesday and a Sunday. Sometimes it's a day off, but that's the schedule I try to stick to. And then Bug Realms Plus would be every Monday video. Now, Bug Realms Plus, the difference is Bug Realms Plus is purely for those that actually enjoy me, as well as just the inverts in my videos. So people that will enjoy, like yourselves, that like to pop on a live, who like to see a bit more behind the scenes and bonus footage to videos that have come out. That's why I've chosen Monday. So a Monday IGTV Bug Realms Plus video will be to do with either some more detailed parts of the Sunday videos just gone, or we'll give you a hint at what's coming for the Wednesday video. So it's more for like when I build a bigger fan base, if people want to see all this bonus stuff and what's happening, or what did he do, what in that previous video it was a little bit short or a little bit quick, and they want a bit more detail. They want information on how like the studio is progressing in here, how the equipment is progressing, things like that. It's all going to be bonus material basically. And I do know there's a lot of comments. I will read them in a moment. So I want to know your opinions, because I put a tester video up on this IGTV, and the editing in vertical is absolutely soul destroying. I put a tester video up. When I put a picture on Instagram, I tend to get a like within seconds, basically. I don't get a lot. I don't have a lot of followers, but I get a like within seconds. Now, the tester video, although it was only a tester to see if it would upload correctly with a bit of editing in, I don't mind I didn't have comments on it, but I didn't even get views. I think it went to 4 views in like a week or 5 days or something like that. So, and then I went and did some research for my work. There's a lot of young women that do my work, and I'm not saying it's just women that use Instagram, but I know a lot of my work colleagues that are female do a lot of Instagram. So I was asking them, what are your opinions on IGTV? Half of them said, what is that? The other half of them went, I've heard of it, but I don't use it. And that just crushed my plan down to the ground. So I'm going to read the comments in a second. But what's your opinion on using a second platform? And should the views not build up on that platform, do I scrap the Plus altogether? Do I make a second YouTube that's purely 1 video a week dedicated to bonus material? Or do I stick the Bug Realms Plus stuff in the same YouTube channel, but have it as like that logo or something as the thumbnail, which I know is not really that great for attracting people, or have Plus written in the title, so that people that don't want to watch the more in-depth stuff, that don't want to see the behind-the-scenes stuff, the bonus material, the bloopers, the silly bits and bobs, can purely skip those videos and stick to the invert ones. The choice would be theirs. So I'm going to go and read through now. Please let me know your thoughts, whether you think IGTV is good or bad, whether you think it would work for me or not, whether you think a backup plan was a better idea. So I'm going to go and have a read through everybody's stuff now. Right. Sidex message was held for review. We'll click show on that because it was actually quite funny. So I'm not sure if his message would have just come up now or if it's further up. in there. I'm not going to repeat what he said, but it was quite amusing. So I've got messages here. Sweet Escape, is it me or is it buggy for everyone? It might well be, because as I said, I've been getting connection issues. Okay, so it seems that my video is causing problems. This is literally because my internet has messed up within the last couple of minutes before my live. So if we have to replay it, or if I have to scrap it and start again, we can do that. So I'm reading down now. Martin's Tank Talk. I make use of Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to promote my YouTube channel. I try to. Not very good at keeping on a lot of platforms for pictures and posts. I am trying to push that a bit more, but I still don't know whether IGTV is a way to go, or if it should just be scrapped. Facebook is building a monetized platform for creators also. Okay, so Dean Strachers, can you tell me more about what you know on that? Or do you know if there's a specific website I can go on to check that out? Because I'd be willing to wait, especially with my logo being blue. That kind of works alongside Facebook. So if that's going to happen, I would rather wait and use it for a Facebook platform, which is something I'm a lot more comfortable using than I am Instagram. Keep on reading. So Sidex, it's a good idea. With IGTV being so new, it could take time to take off. That's not to say it won't work long run. That's my sort of view as well. I wouldn't expect a lot of views straight away, but it's doing bonus stuff is actually quite hard. You know, I could look at something and plan a video with an invert and be like, this is what I'm going to do. With bonus stuff, believe it or not, it's probably a bit more tricky because I have to think about it linking with Wednesdays or Sundays videos. So I've kind of got to do, I don't record on the day I publish, right? So anyone thinks every time a video's come up, that's been that day. That's not. I do them in advance. So while doing them in advance and trying to get it on another platform that's going to link with the videos that either I haven't done yet or I have done yet, but they're not actually out yet is a bit confusing. And I just want to know people's opinions, whether you think it's even going to hit off for anyone aside from celebrities. I mean, because obviously people will watch those. I've been trying to use Instagram more, but the first time I've heard of IGTV. So IGTV is Instagram's version of YouTube. They called it the YouTube killer. To me, that's absolutely rubbish. There is no way that Instagram's version of YouTube, IGTV, is going to wipe out YouTube. It's basically up to an hour-long videos or something, and it's vertical. So it's supposed to be, if people are flicking through their phone, they don't have to tilt it to the side like you would with YouTube to watch it. Everything's filmed in vertical. It will not let you upload else. So it's a bit of a nightmare when it comes to editing. I can't even put my logo on without it completely messing up the aspect ratio. It's an absolute nightmare to edit for. This is kind of one of the reasons I wanted to get into it more with you guys, because it's going to take a lot of effort on my part for something that may just crash and burn. Right, I'm going to carry on reading now. Just concentrate on one channel and make a plus series in it. Users don't care for videos. My chat's gone, guys. You'll have to bear with me. My chat's disappeared. So Instagram don't care for videos in your experience. That's what's supposed to be changing now, because there's going to be monetizing for IGTV as well. It's just too new for monetization at the moment. So they're trying to wipe out YouTube. So they're going to try and make it big. They're not going to wipe out YouTube. My YouTube is going nowhere. It's always going to be my #1 platform. And there are some big things coming out for YouTube. Have you guys known about any of the big changes that are going to be happening to YouTube, starting in the States, but will eventually go around the world? Let me know in the comment. Let me know if you know some of these big changes happening with YouTube. I'm going to read down now. I've not looked at IGTV yet. Yeah, see, a lot of people just don't seem to be looking into it. I'll send you to the link to the sign up page. We got, thank you, Dean Stranch. I really appreciate that, buddy, because if I could do something through Facebook, then IGTV can sling off, because I only wanted a different platform so that people didn't get spam of, well, not spam of videos, but didn't go, oh, Bug Realms is uploaded, clicked on it, oh, it's a plus video, or it's a part of the plus series. We don't care about that. Whereas you've got certain other people that might get excited for it, if you know what I mean. So if I had it on another platform, they could flip to that platform purely to watch that. That was my only thoughts in it, because if I kept it all on the same channel, I don't I don't know. Something about it bugs me because I wanted a different logo design as well. So I hate vertical videos. So do I, and I hate editing in it. It's awful. Right, my chat is messing up here. For some reason, it's not letting me scroll down all the way to the bottom. So at the minute, okay, it's starting to come back now. I know some people use Patreon as a platform to post bonus content for those that are interested, but that's something else to think of because it's all paid for subscription. That is true. I don't know how it works. It's something that I'll be looking into in the future, but I appreciate you letting me know that. I suppose that would be actually quite useful, but I might use that in another thing again, if you see what I mean. I want to broaden because there's a lot of YouTubers that will have the YouTube channel that will have still have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram for pictures and posts, all linking back to the YouTube. And I understand that we want to build up, as YouTubers, we want to build up our view time, our subscriber count. So going aside for another platform is technically taking a part of that away. But at the same time, if I was on a platform like Instagram, there are people that don't like YouTube necessarily that are on there that may like a post or whatever, which then links onto one of their friends seeing it who may like YouTube. They found me through the friend that only wanted to follow on Instagram. You know what I mean? I actually have a guy who tags me in a few things on Instagram. He doesn't really use YouTube at all. So it's telling me that I've got a Wi-Fi problem at the moment. I'm well aware of that, computer. Thank you very much. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I've lost where I am now. I know some people use, oh yeah, I've read that one. I don't know what they're doing, but I heard there won't be any changes till the end of the year. That's just what I've heard. Was that talking about the YouTube stuff? Because basically I don't know it for a fact, but they're adding things in. So we should be expecting on YouTube in the future merchandising links directly from our YouTube that are linked with, I can't remember which company. One of the companies that a lot of us would use anyway for merch, but it will have a direct link because they'll be partnered-ish with YouTube. So the direct link from your YouTube will take you to buy that merch without you technically leaving YouTube. That's obviously for bigger channels, not as small as mine. But there's also going to be members. You can become, where we have Patreon to help support our channels, YouTube are going to be putting in their very own members club, which I think for America, it's $4.99, something like that per month for you to be a member, where you can get exclusive content. But obviously a channel my size is not really going to get something like that. That's like future thoughts. So there's things like that to take into consideration as well. This TV stuff will to most likely definitely not a chance at YouTube. Yeah, definitely it wouldn't. I don't think it's going to rock YouTube, but I just think as a creator, I've got to really broaden my thought pattern. I've got to see the outside, because I'm not going to lie to you guys. I want to get a bigger channel outright. I'm not going to sit there and tell you that I'm content with being under 500. I mean, I'm happy I've got those viewers, don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. I love the fact that the interaction's building up. But as a creator, obviously I want a larger audience to connect with. So any YouTuber that sits there and says I am outright plain happy with 100 subs and I never ever want to gain any more is lying to you. I mean, you can be happy with what you've got, but you're not going to be happy with that forever, if you see what I mean. Without putting any digs out to anyone, you know, I'm content with what I've got, but I want to grow is the point I'm trying to make. Below, I can share a direct link on Instagram to my YouTube videos. I agree, that would be very helpful, but they're selfish, aren't they? Patreon page, I haven't used it yet. Yeah, see, I will go the Patreon route. I just haven't done so yet myself as well, because I know it's you guys, you know, when not massive channels. I mean, we'll get there one day. But mind you, I think some smaller channels have still even had people give them monthly donation. I mean, it's probably just the $1 a month. I'm pretty sure some even really tiny channels have had some sort of small income, which was really nice to see, actually, because it shows the support of the viewer, which is really nice. Oh, it's good that you're subbing to each other. Keep that up, guys. You can all feel free to advertise your channels here. You know that. If anyone's been in any of my lives before, you know that you're always free to advertise your own channel in my lives. This isn't just about me. This is about us as a community. So if anyone wants to pop their link in or say hi, sub me, whatever, I have a YouTube account. Feel free to pop it in. You can all look at each other, all support each other. So Sidex says, I think the Plus idea is a great idea to give people that want to engage on a closer level the opportunity to do so. I also agree that what you're saying about being content but wanting to get bigger. Yeah. So I really have a lot of ideas in mind for Plus videos. So like, say I've done a DIY project and you've on YouTube, on normal bug rounds, you've seen a time lapse of it. You've seen what's happened at the very end. Well, some people, I mean, a lot of people prefer that. It's nice, it's shorter, it's to the point. But there are going to be people out there that will sit there. I mean, I've done it. I wonder what happened in between that process, or that was edited, because we all like a bit of choppy editing. I wonder what happened between then. Was there a mistake? And that's what I want Plus to be. I want that to be the ins and outs. And, you know, say I stuck a vent hole in something and all I did on the YouTube is go, I stuck a vent hole in this. Then in the Plus, I can show people exactly how I've done it. Locks that are used on enclosures, more detailed information on equipment, on certain inverts. When people don't want a talking video, they just want to see. Well, I can use that on the Plus then to just have a natter. You know, some people are into that. I mean, I personally, I love talking videos. I like lives. I love videos where people actually sit and just yap. Not all the time. But if I've watched that person before as a creator, I enjoy that. This internet thing is driving me mad today. I'm really sorry if this is coming across bad for you guys. It keeps cutting my chat out and everything. I think IGTV will compete with YouTube in the next couple of years. I think it's okay if you are a vlogger for short vids. I think your type of content will still be better on YouTube. Yeah. Hi, Damien. How you doing? Yeah. See, since watching, I can't remember what video it is, but since watching a video before, it was talking about YouTube really want you to stay with YouTube, which is why they're pushing on these other ideas, like a members thing to try and not so much take over, but be their sort of version of Patreon. Their partnership with merchandise will be coming in so that people don't have to go completely away from YouTube to buy your merchandise. So I get that, and I like to stick with it. But what do I do? Do I do another channel then? Do I wait for this possible Facebook thing? Or do I literally, like was mentioned before, do a series, which is fine, but I'm still a little bit concerned whether that will confuse people. I mean, I could do a video about it. If you're into this stuff, you watch Bug Rounds Plus. Aside from that, here's my normal content. But if I get new subscribers that haven't watched that video, they might get a little bit confused. And I don't want someone that's a new subscriber who's purely into just the invert side, without the DIY, without the ins and outs and the bloopers and the silly stuff, to then be like, oh, but his video's just a load of talking and building and equipment and rubbish. I'm not going to sub to him because I only want to see this. That was my problem. So that I wanted to keep I don't know. I've confused myself. My chat has gone again, so I can't read anything you've wrote, guys. This has been a nightmare of a live, I tell you. Oh, it's back. There we go. No, it's gone again. I'm sorry, guys. I can't read your chat. This is probably going to be a lot shorter live. I know I've just been talking at you, but with this chat disappearing all the time, nothing, blank. Can anyone let me know if this still freezes up and bugs and lags? I don't know why. My router is literally down there. And this is connected through the cable. This isn't got a Wi-Fi dongle. There's no excuse for it being messed up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My chat is still not back, guys, so I apologise. I'm not actually going to be able to read anything you said. Oh, hang on. There it is. Right. So Treasure Chase says to keep it on the same channel. So we've got one vote there. I'd say backup plan would be to create a separate playlist series. Your other logo could be a thumbnail for these videos when you want to be a part of the plus. We'll watch. Yeah, I suppose you're right there. I suppose they won't mind a non-catchy thumbnail if they know about it, and then I suppose new subscribers will see those and realise they're extras. So that I can see the point in that. That's cool. Call it something like Plus Monday series, where you get the idea. Playing YouTube breaks, there is no better platform anyway. Don't scatter all over. My point is basically no. No offence taken. It was purely to try and bring people in from other platforms. So Plus was never designed to be huge. It was designed to draw people into the channel. That was the only reason why I was going to put it on another platform, was because people may see it elsewhere and go, oh, right, he's got a YouTube. Because there's going to be a saying originally at the start of every video that will link back to my YouTube channel, so that people would watch that who don't know that I've got a YouTube channel because they found me on various other platforms and they've gone, oh, hang on, he's got a YouTube channel, and then they subscribe to the YouTube channel. That was the thought process behind it. Facebook group. Oh, by the way, how do I get onto the Tarantula group that you guys are on? The Tarantula YouTube community. You just kind of have to search that through Facebook. It'll be a closed group, so it has to have admin approval. I'm not an admin, so I can't approve you, but you can go in, they check you out and see whether or not you can join. Hiya, Peter, as well. Nice to have you here, Peter. I need to make a Facebook account. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm talking to Facebook, guys. Actually, while there's actually a decent amount of you in watching right now, I want to add something on here. Sorry, I haven't finished watching the comments yet. I want you all to comment below for me. Was anyone present on my Facebook drunk live that I did a while ago? I will tell you why in a moment. So if you were present on my drunken Facebook live, and it was Facebook live because I don't want to really be drunk on YouTube. I want to keep it a little bit more professional. But on Facebook, I feel like I can kind of do what I want because it's a lot more personal. So let me know if any of you saw the drunken Facebook live I did a while ago now. I use IGTV to run trailers for my videos. That's a good idea, Martin, actually. I like that idea. That's a cracking idea. I like that. If you don't mind, if things change, I might sort of pinch that idea. But if anyone ever asks, I will direct it straight back to you and say this was your idea and it was your idea. That is the reason that I'm doing it. I don't take credit for other people's ideas. I just ask for advice. If you like chicken nuggets, you're welcome on my channel. If you don't, you're welcome too. But basically, I like chicken nuggets. You do realise I practically sell them for a living. Hi, Damien. How's it going? Yeah, Damien, we were talking about Bug Realms Plus. So for anyone that's joined recently, really brief lowdown. I was going to make a separate thing called Bug Realms Plus. My original idea was to go through an IGTV, mostly steering away from that now because it seems to have crashed and burned before it even started. Then it was whether it's going to be another YouTube channel. And so far, people are more to the idea of Bug Realms Plus becoming a series within my YouTube channel. And Bug Realms Plus is going to be all the extras and added bloopers and all the random little knickknacks that are not going to be a part of the normal Bug Realms series. So they're for people that want to watch extra content, basically. So that's just for anyone that's just joined. No, I missed it, but that would have been great. I'm not sure, but I will be on your next one. I am going to go for it. I am going to do it. Go for it. Thank you, Martin. And you go for it too, buddy. I Tarantula down like said, yes, for goodness sake. Siri sounds like best bet. Right, okay, so far we are going towards Siri. So I like this. This has been a great input for me, so thank you very much. Now, just relating back to why I asked if anyone saw my drunken Facebook Live. It ended messy and my friends talking about history. Basically, it turned from bugs to history. I will add, I did make a mistake, and I foolishly am not getting my inverts out next time I do a drunk live. I am ashamed to admit it, but I am always honest with my followers. I dropped a mantis enclosure because I was drunk. The mantis was fine. It's actually molted since then, believe it or not, and it's perfectly happy. But the fact that I could have killed that through being just, long story short, I'm not bringing inverts out when I'm drinking. You can look at them, but I am not bringing them out ever again because I'm not risking them, and that was a stupid idea on my part. But the reason I'm asking is Monday coming. If you haven't added my Bug Realms Facebook page, not my personal one, my Bug Realms one, there is a link in every one of my videos descriptions. So I think it's just like facebook.com/bugrealms. Anyway, go and like that Facebook page if you have Facebook. Monday night, can't give you a time yet, but it will be posted on there earlier that day. I am doing another drunk live. I'm going to be doing things like shots for shares. So you guys can share my post. If you share my live with your friends or with on your Facebook, I will take a shot. I'll be sat with one friend called James, who was he was in the last live. Guy with the glasses that talks about history. Basically, we've got work to do that night, but it starts with a booze cruise, and me and James don't really fancy the booze cruise side. I get sick on boats, but I'm meeting everybody out after, so we needed an excuse to just drink at home so that we're at the same level as everybody else when they finish. So we're doing drunk Facebook Live. As I said, it's on Facebook only. It will not be a YouTube live, purely for the fact that it's going to be very, very unprofessional. If you get offended by drinking, if you get offended by smoking, and I don't mean the illegal kind, I mean the normal kind, they're things I will not do on my YouTube channel. I get younger audiences and I don't want to be a bad influence to them. So if you're of age to see that kind of thing and that kind of thing doesn't offend you, add my Facebook and you can watch me do my drunk live on Facebook Monday night. I'm going to read the comments now. I'm a bit behind on that. Right, where are we? Siri sounds like best bet. Yeah, thank you. So all the bites that is not shown on you. All a bit. Yeah, got you, Martin, on that one. Peter, I'm so happy I broke 150. Congratulations to Peter Webster. Peter Webster has a channel. Check him out if you haven't. I know a lot of you already have, but if anyone here does not know Peter Webster, not only has he got a cool channel with a lot of unboxing videos, but he's such a lovely, lovely guy. He's also going to be doing a Q&A. So watch his newest video and ask Peter a question. Comment on, I'm presuming it's still your newest video, Peter, unless you've put any up in the last couple of hours that isn't that one. Check it out anyway, and pop in your comments so that Peter can have some questions to answer for his Q&A. I see you're back in the small bug room. You almost killed me with that last video. So I'm not actually. Look. Da-da-da-da. There it all is. It just looks like it. The reason I've done this over here for this live is because everything down there is a mess. A bad mess, a horrible mess. I had a policeman come over earlier and I was very, very embarrassed. I tried to tie it up quick I can, tripped over a wire, knocked everything all over the floor, and I don't want you to see that. That's why I'm sat up here. But yes, no, this is the room with everything over there. Right, where are we going now? Congrats to Peter, right behind you. More congrats to Peter. This would be an awesome collab, yeah. Thank you for your support, means the world to me. Well, Peter, you do exactly the same for me. You support me, I support you. That's what friends are for. Dean's going to try and make it. It'll be good. I smoke, I drink. Yeah, it was more for like younger audiences and some people that are like, you shouldn't be doing that live on camera. Yeah, I get that. That's why I'm sticking to the Facebook side. But I just didn't want to cause any offense to anyone. So I know most people would be fine with it. Got Peter subbed. Brilliant. There you go, Peter. Getting you some more. I'm stuck with my subs. So you'll overtake me soon. I was stuck with my subs for ages. What was it that gave me a random boost? Oh yeah, I was stuck for ages, and then a Dark Den video gave me a boost of 40 subscribers out of the blue on one of his videos, where he opened my Phasmid over. So that was nice. And then it kind of went up and down, and then it froze again for what felt like forever. And I woke up one day to like 5 extra subs, which I know to some big channels is nothing, but to me it's quite a lot. And that was actually from Tarantula Haven. And he had mentioned me in his Tarantula Tag Part 2. And I hadn't even watched it yet. I like following his stuff, but I hadn't watched it at that point. And I was like, where is this coming? And then somebody wrote, I found you through Tarantula Haven. And I was like, oh, he's done a new video. And yeah, and it was a mention from him. And then from then it started going, fluctuating again a little bit. So it will all get there. All of us will get there. Big mess. See, Seaside actually did get one more. I like seeing you happy, Peter. So, first of all, I think I'll stick with the series idea for now. And I do have future ideas. I'm not going to reveal them yet, though. So, I think you, with your advice as YouTubers or subscribers, that means quite a lot to me. So, I'm going to take on board what you've said. I'm going to discuss it with a friend of mine who helps me with, I say, business side of things. I see YouTube is basically my job. It's not. I have a day job, but YouTube is kind of like it's kind of like that job that you love. You know, people talk about, oh, I work here and I love it. It's always a load of rubbish because no one loves their day job. Right? It's like that, but true. I love doing it, but it's hard work. So I have a friend that I talk to about the sort of more businessy technique and building side who's helping me. So I'll discuss it with them and we'll see where we go. So you've lost the chat. Yeah, it keeps going on mine as well. So if anyone loses the chat, it will come back. It just is messing up at the minute. Alex is a great guy to watch. Yeah, he is, Peter. He's lovely. Oh, by the way, Peter, that present I mentioned, I haven't had time to post it to you yet. I've got this present for a few other people as well. Some I'll give at the show, some I'll post. If I cannot find the time to post it to you beforehand, I will bring it to the show with me. You're going to be at that show, Peter, the Wrestling Vet show? I'll bring it with me. But I'm going to try and post them anyway. But it's just in case I don't have the time, I'll bring it with me. I've been lucky, started posting videos on the 1st of February 2018, grown to 386. Now, that is really good. That is really good. That's a really decent amount, actually. I went months and months before I even hit my first 100, I think, anyway. Yeah, I did, because I hit my 250 in May, and I started, I think, in November. So, yeah, it took me a long time to hit that 250, and then I'm closing on doubling that with another 40-odd subscribers. Love my day job. What is your day job? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer that. Is it actually linked with the stuff you do for YouTube as well? Like, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Oh, thank you very much. So Peter is hoping to get the show. So if I don't post it, I'll bring it. If you're not there, Peter, I will post it when I get back. If you are there, you can have it then. Or if I do manage to post it out beforehand, I will let you know. I will send you a Facebook message to let you know it's on the way so you can expect it. Like I said, I'm going to do one of these for a few people. So I'm not going to say who. There are various people going to be getting this. Other people that are in this chat as well that may not know they're getting this will be getting this. And it's not the same present, but it sort of is. It's an altered version of the same present for each person. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Peter's 6th week. Being a YouTuber, well, soon to be many years ahead of you. Systems development specialist and troubleshooter. Well, blimey, all right. Do you get paid a lot for that? That's not, that was rude of me. I shouldn't ask that. I was just genuinely curious. Bugrams and Peter, if you don't make it to the show, buddy, I'll bring it back and drop it round to you. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. That'll be really decent of you. Thank you. Not close to my YouTube channel here. Okay. So basically, I've discussed what I wanted to discuss in this video, and you guys have helped me massively because it's been tearing in my brain. And you'll have to excuse my horrible hair as well, by the way. I'm getting it cut soon. But yeah, you guys have massively helped me with that idea, and I think I'll go for the series side. And there's nothing stopping it. If something hits off big on another platform that is successful, there's nothing stopping me putting in there further down the line of that series, that side series, that particular series is going to be moving anyway. So I guess it's not really an issue. My chat has gone again, guys, so I'll be waiting for that to come back. Wait, it's back already. Nothing wrong with your hair. I hate my hair. Right, this is my problem with my hair. I can't do anything with it. When it's cut, I think it looks quite nice, but it's simple. It's a simple cut. I go on a 2 and back and sides and an 8 on top because then I don't have to do anything with it. But when it starts growing, these bits, look at this. What is going on here? I could become like Krusty the Clown. What is this? What is it? I don't like it. And also, anyone that does join my drunk live on Monday, please try and not make me spill anything down my shirt. I'm wearing my one and only, no, I own 2 expensive shirts, but this is one of my expensive shirts. And I wore it in my last live successfully. It's only white. It looks plain white, but it feels nice. It makes me feel good, which is why I wear it. I got this thing, right, where if I go out on the town, apart from the last time I went out where I just didn't dress up for it, but I mean, on like events when you go out, I always try and make myself look like I've got some money. I don't know why. I like to feel like I'm loaded when I'm really, really not. So I've lost where I am here. Enough pay. £2,000 per month. Okay. What do I earn a month? I don't mind telling people I'm on a very low pay job. I'm actually not on minimum wage job. But if you're getting 3K in a month in our currency, you're smashing me by miles. I earn at most, because I'm shift work, so it varies, at most, unless I do tons of overtime, bring in 1.2K a month. At most. And that's full time, 5 days a week. Thanks those that have subscribed to me. All jokes aside, I do appreciate it. Sidex is lying. He's actually a really horrible person. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's lovely. Met the guy at the BTS. Didn't speak to him as much as I should have. But by the time I noticed he was there the night before, I was knackered and drunk. And I needed to go to sleep. So I felt really bad. And I didn't get much time to speak to him the next day. But yeah, no, lovely bloke. 2 teas had to unbox them were gifts, not actually for my collection. Shaved my beard and my subs moaned about it. Shave your beard and your subs moaned about it. That's class. That is class. I'm going to actually grow one for a little bit because I've actually got about a week off work right now, unless I pick up any shifts. So I'm going to leave this now for a week and then it'll have to go again. I have to be clean shaven in my work because I work around food. Oh, sorry, Sweet Escape is off. Thank you for your advice today, buddy. Take care. I may do a live tomorrow, but not sure yet. Depends how I feel after work. If I do, it will be my first live on YouTube. So it may not be pretty. I'd say go for it. I would love to watch you live, Sidex. However, tomorrow I am actually going to a friend's 30th birthday. So I might not be able to join you for it. However, I will do the replay. Tomorrow, yeah. Hang on, what day is it tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow I'm at a friend's 30th. And then nothing on a Saturday. My daughter on a Sunday. And then Monday I get ruined. If I can connect to his Wi-Fi, I'll pop and say hello. But I'll have to leave you kind of on the side a little bit and just join in when I can. Because I don't want to, you know, just take his Wi-Fi and ignore him on his birthday. I should post my Skype picture. Just chat face to face. Yeah, I don't actually have Skype. I could re-get it. You're welcome to pop it in there. But yeah, or message it to me. You may need to actually message it to me on my Facebook page if possible, or private message it, whichever, because by the time I get Skype, I would have forgotten your Skype thing, and I don't even remember what mine was called. But I would certainly be willing to. I think Instagram can do a face-to-face, or actually even Facebook Messenger. I've done a call with anyone. Well, some of you will know him already. Spidey V from South Africa. We video called a few times. I've done calls with, I think, about 3 other people, actually, just out of the blue, other YouTubers. Let the compliments rain down on me. Is that spaghetti I smell? Have I missed something here? Hello, by the way. Much appreciated, not a problem. Message it rather, else I might get some crank. Yeah, especially, don't give it to Sidex. The things he'll ask you to do on the camera. Again, I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding. Lovely bloke. Don't take what I say seriously. It's French cries. I'm missing something here. I've missed something here, aren't I? I'm getting confused. Got a jet. Take care, all. I'll send you that link, Sam. Yes. Thank you very much, Dean Strachers. Much appreciated. I'm not going to be on that much longer anyway, buddy. I don't know how the time's gone so fast, actually. Oh, Spider V, great stuff. Yeah, he's a lovely bloke. Yeah, bye to Dean. I'm looking forward to my 2 deliveries. No, 2 deliveries next week. Complete my Poke collection, all 14. Blimey, Peter. I think, how do I word this nicely? I think you should give me all your money. I'm joking. I'm just incredibly jealous. I'd love to do as much unboxing as you do. That is brilliant. Keeps the people watching though, Peter. That's awesome. I love Pokies. Yeah, well, I think I love them as well. I've got the one scares the bejeebers out of me. So fast to shoot vertically, and I haven't got side doors. I've only got a top. So when I take it off for feeding, it makes my heart jump. Sometimes it's straight up. But she's awesome. She's awesome to look at. I might feed a few things actually on my Monday live, but I won't be handling anything on my Monday live. And I don't handle my teas anyway. But I'm not feeding the Pokey on my Monday live because that's just an accident waiting to happen. Ah, baby Metallicas. That's so cool. Buffering at the moment. That's fine. You're not going to miss anything. This video is pretty much done now, guys. This is just going to be the last. We'll keep it on till like an hour's past. So like 11 minutes and 10 seconds or whatever. So if anyone wants to ask me anything, we've got just over 10 minutes. I've taken on board everything you guys have said, and I will stick to that idea. So I really, really appreciate your input on that. That has been the main point of the video, and I feel so much better knowing that you guys could provide that advice to me. I feel like I have a plan now, and honestly, it's like a relief. So if there's anything anyone wants to ask, I've been saying for ages I'm going to do a Q&A as well, and I still haven't done a Q&A. I'm going to have to sort out a video where people can ask me questions. That's not trying to copy you, Peter. I'll wait till yours is done before I do mine. It's just something I've been putting off for months, or at least weeks. Five kids that like to treat me. Put my older one in with my wife. Ah, aren't you lovely, Peter? And you got lovely kids. Mine's too young to buy for me. I can hear some banging. Hang on, guys. I need to check my daughter's not coming down the stairs. You all right? Let's have a look. Big eye. I don't see anything. I think you're fine.
Because it didn't start hurting. It didn't have left it over here.
Stay with me for a minute. You want to come say hello to the people on the camera? I'm on the camera over there. Want to come and say hello? Not for long, no. You're going to go to bed, okay? You want to say hello? Oh, no. You want to sit in my chair? You can't see them. You going to say hello? So, sorry, guys. This is my daughter who's supposed to be asleep right now. You want to wave?
Hello.
Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to read back your stuff in a minute. I don't mean to cut you short, but I really kind of have to sort some stuff out now. I should be back in a moment. You all right now?
Yeah.
You going to be okay to go to bed? Okay. I love you lots. No one ever can leave me. Okay?
We just didn't
Yes, sweetheart. I am. All right?
so
You feel better now?
I'm
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just a friend on that. Okay? You sure you're all right? All right, good night. Sorry about that. Right, I'll have to read where I am now. Very interesting. Red eye, red face, black stick insects. I'll have to check that out. Red eye. I know ones with red stripes on, but I don't know. I'll have to check that out, Martin. Thank you. Oh, we got more than one Martin here today. Not a proper live stream if no teas escaped. Hello. Oh, hello, Aunt Cyprus. How you doing? Did I say that right? I don't know. I'm tired, Millie. I'm really tired. Saw that one behind the fish tank. Do I keep ants? I don't, and the only reason is purely because I don't know how. So that's something I would research and try and do in the future. So maybe you could provide me some advice on that. Do you have any Actinocyte auratum? I do. I have a few actually. I've got a singular baby that was from an old batch that actually hatched, which was really, really random because it hatched several months later than the rest. And I have some adults as well. Fame at last. Yeah. Oh, she's a cutie. Oh, thank you, everyone. Looks a lot like a daddy. Oh, you missed your girl. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry, Sam. I'm glad she looks like her mother. Just joking. Brilliant. What is your favourite animal? And I said it right. Good. So, my favourite animal of all time is a tricky question. If we go into like species or genus, I could tell you, but I don't really have one of all time. But the one that I would love to own of all time, invert-wise, would be, and I'm only going to use the common name for this, would be the Lord Howe Island stick insect. So if people don't know about that, Google it. You'll get videos, you'll get all sorts. I don't want to go into massive detail about them, but they were near on extinction or thought to be extinct, and they're not. They're also incredibly difficult to look after, and they're not out for the hobby at the moment. Zoos and things, but nothing in the hobby. But if I had to pick any invert, that would be it. I can advise you. I can provide you advice on any ant species, man. I appreciate that. Well, we'll have to have a talk about that at some point. If you want, I don't know how many people are here that weren't here earlier, but I recommend people to add my Facebook, my Bug Realms Facebook page, because you can always chat to me there. And also, if you want to see me get drunk and do a live again, that'll be happening on Monday through my Bug Realms Facebook. Trying to get rid of ants. Got a house built on an ant's nest. Oh, that's unlucky. Lions that eat poachers. Yeah. You need more subs immediately. Who needs more subs? Are you talking to me or are you talking to someone else? Little black bug tries to take over the world. To me, why is that? I appreciate it. I would love to have more subs. Sadly, it doesn't just work like that. I wish I could just click my finger and there we go, but it's not going to be the way. I remember, guys, I'm only going to be on for, well, because my daughter came down, we'll call it 5 more minutes rather than the 4 that we were going to have. So 5 minutes if any more questions. If anyone does replay this, skip it back, skip it like 3 or 4 minutes, and then it gets into the whole point of the video. And then once that's done, it tails off to normal chat like we tend to do on my lives. But this Monday live is not going to be a professional live. It's not going to be an invert live. You can ask me any questions. And again, it's on Facebook only on Monday evening, UK time. Don't have an exact time yet. But that's a pretty much anything goes things. You can say what you like. You can swear if you like. It's not going to be there for younger audiences. It'll be too late for younger audiences. Be drinking involved. So that's my very unprofessional live where you can say or do whatever you want. I'm not going to read that back, though. I have a Queen Harvester ant, but one died last. Oh, hi, Brittany. I didn't even know you were here. Oh, it's a shame that one died. Do you have Instagram? I do. It's now known. It was Bug Realms. It's now Bug Realms Plus at the moment, but it might well just change back to Bug Realms. Or I might leave it as a plus. But if you just Instagram Bug Realms Plus is what it's become at the minute. But Bug Realms Plus itself is actually going to be a different series on YouTube now after discussing it with various guys. But we're still going to leave the Instagram the same for now because I don't use it that often. But you can message me on there and things, but I'm not on it a huge amount. Where am I? Do you have Instagram? Can't wait for it. It gets a bit, yeah. The only problem is I may have to delete it after because last time was safe, but this time there's no girls around. And I don't mean girls can't watch. I mean no girls physically there. So I feel like I'm probably going to say a bit more inappropriate things. So I may have to delete the actual video after the live. But while it's going on, it's quite funny. And I don't mean that in any offence, by the way, guys, by me talking inappropriately. It's a jokey thing amongst my friends when we've had a drink. There's no sexism involved. It's purely just jokey banter. But I do expect it to happen. Question: how are your little babies doing? Which ones? If you mean the assassin bug ones, they were my ones given to me from Peter. Peter, who's over here somewhere on your thing. Peter Webster. And they're doing very, very well. If you mean the Phasmid babies, they're actually doing really, really well. I haven't had any deaths in the nursery, which is weird because normally at first insta they do, some of them don't make it, it's just the way of nature, but they've somehow all survived. Sounds like my kind of life, says Sidex. Yeah, it's good. It's something I don't really want my girlfriend watching, so we will, like I said, we will probably delete the video after. Otherwise, I'll be in the doghouse the next day. Sam, I have listened to girls chatting and turned my ears red. Yeah, girls are more. I don't know how to say this on YouTube. I don't really want to go into it. Filthy, basically minded. They say it's men. I think it's women. But there's stuff I chat amongst my male friends and one female friend actually who I talk to her like she's one of the lads because we're all really, really close and we can all banter it out. But some things I say my partner doesn't quite take the same way as my friends do. So I'll be very careful with that being live on Facebook. Do you like dinosaurs? I actually used to love dinosaurs. I don't know hardly anything anymore, but when I was young, and I'm talking really young, I'm talking about 5 or 6, I had a load of dinosaur posters in my room. I knew a lot of the names of them. I knew some of their periods. You ask me any of these questions now, I ain't got a clue. That kind of just spiraled away. I don't know why, because I still think they're really cool, but I just don't know anything about them anymore. Didn't you all I'm pre-molt. I'm excited. Oh, everybody loves pre-molts. Pre-molts of anything is exciting, I think. I've just, hang on guys, I do apologize. I've had a message pop up on my screen that I actually do need to very, very quickly answer because it's important. Done. And so, do you know? No. Let me Google it, as I actually have that in the background. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to Google that. Oh, it's a dinosaur. Sorry, I forgot we were talking about dinosaurs. Is a genus of large theropod dinosaur with a crocodile-like skull that lived between 125 and 112 million years ago. Cool. No, I didn't actually know anything about it. Brittany says, it's like you get a new spider all the time. It is. It's amazing. Isn't it? Same with the phasmids. Brilliant. I like the new room. Thank you. So for anyone that's joined there, this is how it is. Look, over there. What am I showing? That little bit on the side over here, I think I've got it on where my finger is going to become my feeding station. Not feeding stations and do my feeding, but it's going to house all my feeder insects. They're going to be in darker conditions and built up, and it's warmer in that corner, so we should get better breeding. We've also got a lot of lighting in this room. I haven't put anything except my normal bulbs on in this, so the quality of this light is going to be rubbish. But yeah, there is a lot going to be happening in here. You just have to bear with me because I won't start earning my normal wage again until August. And that's when the savings will come and the money will start coming in. I do have a bit of savings left, but obviously Western Invert shows come in and I have to treat myself to something, even if it's something small. Question: how big is the vivarium design coming along? It's a bit of a shambles at the minute. So the completely made custom thing is on hold until I've raised some more funds. I didn't expect to get so little work from time to time in this period, or I wasn't sure what I was going to get. Things went a bit funny. I was starting to get hours and then I had issues and things went down. All going to be back to normal in August. So I am going to be getting the dimensions properly. But for the time being, we're going to go for a temporary one that's not going to have the aquatics in. And like I said, it's only temporary to see how things go. And if it progresses well, then we will move on to the large one. But the temporary one, in the middle of being sorted at the minute, isn't very tall. I couldn't tell you how tall, but it's 4 foot wide. So we are doing a 4 foot wide sort of makeshift vivarium build for what we discussed earlier, and that's going to house things until that I know that I can be successful with it and it provides good study for myself and for the watchers. Then I will move on to the big custom one, completely designed by myself, but that's going to cost a lot of money, so we're going to stick with this temporary one for a few months until I can save up. The bird with hands. I don't know how to pronounce that. I have heard that name, actually. I have heard it. I'm sleeping up before this reptile show in December. That would be cool. I wouldn't be able to make this. Where is that? Where's the SOS? Is that a big show? Excited for the Western show. It will be my first invert show. Come and say hello to me. Right, providing my lift doesn't let me down, I will be going. I'm not staying the night before. I'll be going on the day. I don't even know if this guy's going to get me there when it first opens. I know very little. All I know is someone, Tony Webb, the lovely, lovely Tony Webb, who was at all these shows, got in touch with a guy who is going to be giving me a lift, who's going anyway, who only lives a few miles away from me. So I've just got to get a 40-minute bus journey to this guy who is then going to take me up to the show and back again. So thank you to Tony. I don't think he watches my channel, but if he did, big thanks to Tony for that. And yeah, so I can't guarantee anything, but come and say hello. I'll have my t-shirt on. I've got a Bug Realms t-shirt with a purple rim around. Come and say hello to me. We'll get some pictures taken. Hello to Suzanne. Very similar financial situation. Yeah, it's a nightmare at the moment. And you need to save a lot of your money. Is some of you aware of an Australian tarantula called the rattlesnake tarantula? It's new to the game, and yes, it does sound like a rattlesnake. No, I'm not actually. I don't do a huge amount of tarantula study at present. I went through a period where I was doing it to learn how to keep my current ones, but I've gone back to a bit more phasmid research for the minute for various reasons linked. I had to look up some stuff to do with breeding about a species that will be probably Wednesday's video, so I'm not going to go into details of it. But there'll be a video hopefully on Wednesday. If not Wednesday, it will be the following Sunday. Going to try and get it out for Wednesday, and that is the reveal of the secret stick insect that I talk about. So, but I will go back into doing some more tarantula study. SOS Reptile, biggest in South Africa. Oh, cool. Do you check out Ant's channel? Yeah, I am subscribed to him now. And I do check him out when I've got the time. Very entertaining. So thank you. Well, good luck at the SOS Reptile show. Sounds really awesome. I want a T. Celedonia. Do you have one? No, I don't. I will not buy a T. Celedonia at the price they are now. I'm also not the most experienced tarantula keeper. That and scorpions are my newest thing into the hobby because I wasn't allowed to keep them for years. It took a lot of convincing. Although I feel like I know what I'm doing, I'm still nowhere near the level of a lot of the other YouTubers, even some of the small channels. So I've got a lot to learn before I would use such a huge amount of money on such a small sling, because I'd probably end up getting it killed. And I mean, obviously not deliberately, but with my luck, spending that amount of money, it will escape or die on me. And I need to kind of up my knowledge a bit more before I take on something of a higher price. Yeah, so guys, we've got a few other people in this chat are going to be at the Western show. So make sure you all say hello to everybody. House of Bugs, I didn't even know you were here. If anyone wants to see Sam at the show, do it early as I'm stealing him for a drink. And many, many other weird, creepy plans. That doesn't matter, guys. We have a private chat where we talk a bit of rubbish. It's nothing serious. I hope to meet all the amazing YouTubers. If I go, meeting Sam made the misery of the BTS worthwhile. Yeah, Peter didn't have a great time at the BTS, and I still appreciate the fact that made you feel good to meet me. So made me feel a bit famous, actually. So it was really, really nice. But yeah, I'll definitely come and say hello to you again. Now I know it's definitely you, because obviously I said last time, I don't know if you remember, I had to quickly check on your channel to just make sure that it definitely was you. So I won't have to do that this time. I'd love to get an OBT, just one problem. They're illegal to keep and so. Are they really? You know what? I had no idea. I said hi earlier, but you ignored me as you're rude. Yeah, I am. Everyone ignore House of Bugs. Nobody likes House of Bugs. Now, House of Bugs, go check out the channel, guys. Click on it. It's another one for some of you to subscribe to. Awesome, awesome guy. 500 too much for tarantulas. Yeah, I would never pay that much either. Just watch my unboxing videos. They don't always go to plan, and a tea Celadoni would not be for me. Yeah, Peter's had a few little escapees. It's very entertaining though, Peter. So, Caledonia is far too pricey for me. So Sidex wants to get one. They are pretty though. I've got to admit they are, but I just have to wait for the price to go down. No problem. To House of Bugs. Sorry, guys, that I'm looking down here. It's because I'm reading everything. I have a new shirt with my name on the front and my dream spider on the front. Awesome, Peter. Oh, I'll definitely notice you then, won't I? Giant African millipede for sale at $13.99 each. Bargain. Go snatch them all up. I need more millipedes. I haven't seen mine for a few days, actually. I don't want to go and disturb it, though. I'm going to leave it be. Hopefully it'll crop up again. Hope it's not died. Not allowed to keep tarantulas because your parents... Well, you'll have to sneak them then. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to be responsible for you getting in trouble. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to keep them for years. Not to do with parents. I'm a bit too old for that. But yeah, my partner was a definite no-no for a long time. Probably they can breed with indigenous baboon spiders, and those are endangered. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, then that's fair enough. It's still a shame. And my two giant Africans. I'm going to do an intro video soon, Sam, but not in it for the money, just to document my teas. Yeah, do it. Do an intro. You say it's not about the money. It isn't about the money. It's about being an entertainer, or being a documenter, or being a personal kind of like diary entry, but via YouTube thing. However, if things arise and they start to build up, why not push for it? I mean, I know most YouTubers still have their day jobs, especially in this industry, because it's actually quite hard to be massive enough to make a wage through YouTube in this sort of section of things, the invert section of things. But I certainly would happily give up my day job any day to be a full-time YouTuber. I'd even post a video every day if I had to. I should have been gone ages ago, guys. I'm going to read through these and we'll do some last bits and then I'm off. Your new t-shirt now, my logo is better quality. Plus it's money. Yeah, I know, it's a nightmare. Money is such a nightmare, especially in this hobby. With all these shows coming in now, it's just, you want to spend, but I'm playing with a glue stick, hot glue gun stick. Sorry. Took 6 months for my mum and dad to find out I had a tea. That's funny. The died bit isn't, but it's still quite funny that it took them 6 months. Danny t-shirt and weird looking enough for everyone to recognise. I really struggle to read these comments. I need glasses. My hair's doing that annoying thing again. Do a video towards the end of the week to show you what I will be wearing, but you'll only have to look at the tall guy with the white blind walking stick. Yeah. People, check him out. Come and say hello to Peter. He'll love to have a chat with you. Keeping woodline. Isopods are cool. I want to get a few different kinds. I have a big bunch of the, I know they're quite common, but the giant orange ones, I haven't seen them for months. They're in quite deep substrate though, to be fair, so that's probably why. I can zoom to make the text bigger. No, I didn't have a clue. Oh yeah, I've just done it. I can read. Oh, thank you. Ah, I can read from back here. That's class. I don't feel so blind anymore. I love books. Oh, this is better. I feel a lot better now. I can sit back and Still read. Nice to eat. Related to prawns. Oh yeah. Okay. I've not eaten them before, but I'll have to look into that now. That's got me curious, Peter. Right, guys, I am going to leave in a mo because it's been going on quite a while. And if anyone replays this, they're going to be like, why am I watching an hour and 15 minutes of Sam getting excited because he's figured out how to zoom in on the chat? I changed her mind about them. They love them. When my mum comes over, she even asks to hold them. As long as she sits down on the carpet, I'm always fine with it. Yeah, that's a good idea if you're going to handle the handle low. So that's awesome. But that's good that you've changed their mind about them. I think a lot of people will still see them as something they're not, as monsters on the world. With all arachnids, to be fair. It's not just the tarantulas. I have loads of videos planned that I'm excited about. But at the moment, it will be time. I struggle with starting a new job tomorrow. 70 hours a week for a few weeks. Oh, man. Nah. 70 hours, nah. Is it something you want to be doing, or is it just something you grabbed? I mean, if you end up enjoying it, then it'll be worth it. But don't end. Make one tomorrow. I wouldn't be making one tomorrow. I've got a friend's 30th birthday tomorrow. Saturday, I'm going to be filming a lot of the day and not live, but preparing some stuff in advance. Sunday, some more filming, and I have my daughter. Monday, my drunken live on Facebook. So remember, guys, I had Bug Realms on Facebook. So it's not going to be on my personal one. It's going to be on the Bug Realms one. So please click the like on the Bug Realms Facebook. On Monday or before, I will give you a time, but I don't know it yet. So you can see me live through the Facebook, but it will be evening UK time. In fact, it'll probably be around this time, maybe that little bit earlier. But yeah, it's going to be a weird one. It's funny how quickly the time goes when you're streaming. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. I'm doing a live stream Sunday, 5 to 6 p.m. South African time. I don't have a clue. I'll have to look up what time that will be. Sunday, I've got to pick up my daughter. She's got a drama lesson. So I'm going to pick her up from there. Then I've got to nip to my mum's for a bit with her, then nip home again. So if it's when I'm at my mum's with her Wi-Fi, I'll certainly watch you. If I'm back at home, anywhere where there's Wi-Fi, I will certainly watch you. So other people remember what Martin's Tank Talk has said, 5 to 6 p.m. South African time. Google it, figure out when that is if you want to watch him live. I will if I'm in a Wi-Fi zone. So if I'm not on, don't take offense. It's just because I'm out of the house. Think of the money for baby, mate. So that'll get me by. So if your joke could life get me through. Yeah, so Silex, let's congratulate him because he is going to be having a baby, not him personally, because I don't think that would quite work. Or would it? Don't know. Anyway, that was a bit gross. So yeah, so I understand I did a lot of saving. Is Brittany going, is she? Have I missed something? Sorry if I missed you say you're going. So goodbye if you are. I've lost where I was going with this now. Yeah, I had to save a lot when my daughter was due, and obviously she's 7 now, 8 this year. And they're not as expensive as you think, babies. The initial build-up of getting all your bits together is quite expensive. What I would recommend you do, plan out when you do your food shopping. Say you do it weekly or fortnightly or monthly. Whenever you do a supermarket shop, if you do supermarket shops, and stock up on little bits now as if the baby's already born. So, like, I don't know if you're doing bottle feeding or not, but if you were going to be going down that lane, start buying some of the milks ready because they last ages in them tins. It's not going to go off. So get some of that. Well, it will, but not in that time frame. Start adding them to your list. Or if you're not going to do that, start adding wipes to your list or lotions to your list or whatever. And over time, boom, you've already stocked up on so much stuff. Nappies, yes, you don't know the exact size of a baby, so it's not, the nappies are not going to be too small. So, you know, even if it takes time for a baby to grow into it, buy some with a food shop. That's just what I would recommend anyway. Just a little bits here and there will make it a lot cheaper for you in the long run. So yeah, bye to Brittany. Sorry, Brittany. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your evening, Sam. I've got presents for you for the rest of the show, so make sure I don't miss your lift. Thank you very much to House of Bugs. That's really, really cool. You don't have to, though. You don't have to get me nothing, but I would appreciate it. And I'll see what I can do for you in return. So massive thanks to you there. Great advice. It's just what I would do, basically. Oh, Peter. Can I pretend that I'm having another one so that you buy me some gifts? Pretty please, Peter. You buy me some gifts for my non-existent baby. I'm joking. I'm joking. That's really nice of you, though. All about the community, sharing the love. I know you do the same. Yeah, I certainly would. I love this community. Yeah, Peter, save your money. You got bugs to buy. No, I'm kidding. Right, guys, I am going to be ending this now, folks, because I'm just nattering on now. I'm quite tired. I want to go check on my daughter to make sure she got to sleep all right. And I haven't eaten since about 10 o'clock this morning, so I kind of need to eat. Sam, I'll send you some stuff for the bugs. Yeah, sorry, I took a moment to get there. Just buy me anything. I love presents. I want free money. I want free gifts. I'm selfish. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I accept things off people, but I always do it with guilt. In reality. I hear the baby wants a Scarlet pen drip. Eh? That's brilliant. That is brilliant. That's made my night. Oh, can I just add something actually before I go? I'm sorry, guys. If you want to go, feel free to leave. By the way, this is nothing serious now. But I want to tell you guys something funny. I did put it in the YouTube community, but I want to tell you how this went down because it was hilarious. To me, it was hilarious. So let me just check the time. So I went out the other night for some celebratory drinks, and I went with a female friend and a male friend, two very, very good friends of mine, and we just had some drinks and whatnot. Male friend went home. I was there with the female friend. We've been good friends for years, right? It's purely a friendship, nothing more. And basically, I had an attempted robbery on me by some junkie, right? I'm not going to go into details on it. I didn't get hurt. He didn't get away with much. He was asked after everything I had, and he got away with £3, so I got off pretty light. Anyway, I had to report it because I didn't want this happening to other people, and this guy's quite well known in the area, so he'd be known to the police as well. But the funniest bit was that the policeman came round my house. He sat me down. I went through what happened, and then he said, "Do you live here alone then, Sam? Or just you and your daughter?" And I said, no, I've got a partner. She's just not home at the moment. And he sits there with this pen and this pad of paper, tapping on where he's taking all these details down, right? And he's gone, "Sam, yeah, does your partner know that you are out with this other woman?" And oh my God, I was crying. I was like, yes, she did know. It's nothing dodgy. Why do people always assume if a male and a female go out for drinks that there's something going on? But it did. It's cracked me up, and I've been laughing about it ever since. So that is going to be it. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked that story. You know what I'm like. But there is nothing. We're good friends. Anyway, where am I? I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Laters and was interesting. Glad to have met more of the community. Yeah, thanks to you too. So bye, Brittany. Bye, Peter. Bye to everybody. Remember, guys, House Bugs, Peter Webster, Masters Tank Talk, so on. All make sure you go back and check out each other's channels if you haven't done already. Should have handed him a tea. Slightly fouled himself. He did actually see the full collection because he was sat. Oh, I'm showing you my horrible floor on that sofa, and they're all over here. But anyway, guys, this has gone on for far too long, so I am going to leave it. If anyone does want to chat to you about anything I said today, find me on the Facebook. Is going to be the easiest way. Bug Realms Facebook page. I know a lot of you have me on my personal one, but if you don't, you can find my Bug Realms page. You can message me on there. Monday night, evening, UK time will be the Drunken Live. Thank you for watching. Take care, everybody. And thanks for all your advice earlier. Massively, massively appreciated. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Boom. Or not. Now boom.